Another review, and this is for Bobby. Thank you for the paid request. He wanted me to talk about and review Hackers, the 1995 crime thriller, one of my favorites. And the plot to the film, real fast, you have these teenage hackers. They discover a criminal conspiracy with plans to unleash a virus. And together they must use their computer skills to gather evidence while being pursued by authorities and take down the culprit behind the virus. And that's the plot to the film. But let's talk about the film here. Now, the film here is directed by Ian Softly. Now, Ian Softly, he would go on to direct K-Pax with Kevin Spacey. For people that remember that film, he also directed The Skeleton Key. And the direction here, it's very stylish and just plain fun. You know, the pacing is very energetic and brisk. The visual effects, that it's very vibrant and creative. Throughout the movie, you see a lot of virtual animation, like computerized aesthetics, and it's very, very cool to look at. There's a lot of great eye candy here throughout the film, and again, it's very stylish and vibrant in regards to the, direction and the visual effects. Cast here is solid. Johnny Lee Miller and Angelina Jolie, which, funny enough, I think they were married at one point, but I think they are the standouts here, these two characters. The supporting cast is fine. Matthew Lillard, he's okay in the film. I mean, you can kind of say he plays the same character in every movie, and he was great in Scream a year later. But the supporting cast is fine. I think that, again, the main two here are the standouts. Fisher Stevens as the main villain, the Plague. A good actor. He was in Short Circuit 2, the Super Mario Brothers movie, and he's decent here. I can understand maybe he's not very menacing, but I think he does a decent job. Lorraine Bracco as his accomplice, or the girlfriend in the film of the villain. She was in Goodfellas. She would go on to be in The Sopranos. Good actress. Maybe not really given much to do here, but she's good here. The music is very on point. The soundtrack is great. And just the whole vibe of the film, it's very slick. And it's the New York setting I thought really worked well. The costumes were fun. And it's a techno thriller that entertains. And it showcases, this underground culture of hacking. And I thought it did a good job of, again, showcasing that and this whole cyberpunk world and the crime of it, the hacking at this time, because, this is the infancy of the internet. They don't, back in 1995, we didn't fully understand. And, 30 years later, almost, who knew that we would be at this point? But yeah, I mean, it's really fun to go back and, watch this movie because it's a very enjoyable 90s time capsule. And yeah, so I mean, again, I think the direction is very stylish. I think the actors, the main two of these two, like Johnny Lee Miller and Jolie, I think, they do a solid job. They are the standouts here. Fisher Stevens is decent as the villain. And great soundtrack. The New York setting I thought worked well. And yeah, like I said, it's a techno thriller that to me is entertaining and definitely one of my favorites. And out of 10 for me, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. This is a 9 out of 10 film for me. But thank you, Bobby, for the paid request. And I will see you guys later.